Hey everybody, check it out. This is the first fire we've had in our brand new stove at Grumpy Acres here. We're really excited about it. The stove we had at our last house was really efficient. Yoda's dad gave it to us when he moved, and we didn't realize how good it was until we moved out of the house to come here. The propane people looked at our tank and said, "Oh my gosh, you've got 95% full right here. Did you use any propane last winter?" And we didn't realize it, but when they redid Yoda's kitchen in October, they turned the gas off to run the new stove. Well, they never relit the pilot light on the furnace.
No, they never turned the gas on.
Well, okay, Yoda just said they never turned the gas on. So we went all last winter with the blower on the furnace working, and all it did was blow hot air around that the stove created. So we heated our house last year on nothing but wood. And I think we...
In minus 26 degree weather.
Yeah, it was minus 26 degrees at one time. I think we used 6 cord of wood, if I remember correctly. So we're excited about this new stove. This stove is way bigger. It's way bigger than the stove we had at the old Grumpy Acres. Way more efficient too. It's got panels on the side that allow air to flow around it. It's got a big blower on it. It'll handle 28-inch logs. I can tell you right now, I'm probably 5 feet away from it. It's putting off some good heat. What we're going to do is the back right there, that's all slate tile, and the bottom's all slate tile. So we're going to put a new hearth down below. We're going to try to do that out of brick, and then we're going to try to do like we did at the old house, replace that tile with airstone, which is basically a concrete mix that they put in molds, but it's really light and it's really airy, and it soaks the heat up really well, and then it kicks it back into the room. And then we have to replace the flue next spring. They actually have it in upside down, so all the seams are upside down. We're going to put tape on it tomorrow. Right now it's not leaking anything. And we're also going to replace up in the attic right there.
Nope, guess we're not using the stove.
Nope, the stove just set off the alarm. Hang on. Okay, everybody. I don't care what you say, that is funny as hell. So, the reason why the alarms went off was because it's a brand new stove, and it was burning off all the oils in the paint. And Yoda and I were just sitting here talking about it. Hang on a second. Say hi, Yoda.
Hey, Yoda. Hey, everybody.
So we were just sitting here talking about it, and we had removed all the batteries from the smoke detectors at the house at the old Grumpy Acres because we repainted the stove, and the very first fire we lit up smoked us out of the house. And you couldn't see it when I was filming, but there was smoke coming off the stove, and so that's why the thing was going off. It's not because we were getting smoke in the house and everything from the fire and all that. It was the paint cooking off the stove. I'm telling you right now, this thing is putting out some really nice heat.
We have the windows open.
Yeah, we've got the windows open right now to get all the smoke out of the house. And this room is nice and toasty.
Which means we're going to burn ourselves out in the winter.
We're going to do what?
We're going to burn ourselves out this winter.
Well, that's only if Yoda fills the stove up with hedge.
It'll happen.
We burned a lot of mixed wood at the old house, and I came home one day and it was negative 10 degrees outside, and it was 85 degrees in the house. We ended up having to open up all the doors and windows because Yoda had taken and filled the firebox full of hedge. I asked her, I said, what kind of wood you put in there? She said, the yellow wood. And I said, how much? All of it. And so the house was nice and toasty. It worked really well, but we had all the doors and windows open, and it was -10. I'm going to call this Yoda. Would you say this stove is a win?
I'm going to say the stove is a win, and I'm also going to say cast iron pots with water in them. Go ahead and do it, because it's the only way you're going to be able to keep your house humidified, I guess.
Humidified.
Yeah, so it's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to dry yourself out. You're going to dry out your wood in your house, and nobody wants to do that. I've been working really hard on this house the last 3 weeks, which is why you haven't seen me. You're only getting me now because I made dinner for some friends, and this is a downtime, but we're actually talking about going and demoing a room right now. So anyway, stove's a win. We'll get this smoke out here pretty soon. I'll catch you guys up on everything that's happened. Nightmares with the appliances and oh my gosh. The phone, supplies, everything. It's been a nightmare, but you know, there we go. Time to go.
All right, folks. This is just another day at Grumpy Acres. We'll see y'all later. Remember, subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell so you don't know when we put out a video. And most importantly, go live a life done free. Thanks, Milo.